Hey everyone, Vladimir here, and in this video I would like to give you another piece of advice that would help you pass the PSM1 exam offered by Scrum.org. As you know, the passing score there is 85%. It's quite high in my opinion, and for that reason we must be careful and focused. I want to say this upfront, maybe this video will not be useful or very useful for native English speakers, but for those of you who are like me, English is your second or maybe third language, I believe it will add a lot of value to your exam preparation. Why am I saying that? Because we will talk about some special words and modal verbs. At Udemy, I teach two courses that help students pass the PSM1 and PSPO1 exams, and most of those students, maybe over 80%, speak English as a second language. I receive constant feedback from them, and by the way, this is how I get ideas for my YouTube videos. Let me give you an example. I've noticed many students share with me that the questions on the real exam are longer than those on the open assessment. That means it will take you longer to read them. It will take you longer to understand them. Now, I speak for myself. While I was taking the PSM1 exam, one of the first questions was longer than usual, and honestly, I panicked a little bit. I read it once, I didn't understand it very well, I read it one more time, I chose the answers and I moved on, and at the end of the exam I went back to it. Now, yes, you have 1 hour, and for that time you have to answer 80 questions. It seems like the time is not enough. You have less than 1 minute per question. But I'm here to tell you that if you are well prepared, the time is more than enough. If you're not well prepared, you might end up with some unanswered questions at the end of the exam. By the way, I'm not going to let that happen if you let me help you. But anyhow, I took both PSM1 and PSPO1 and I completed them for 40 minutes each. I had 20 minutes to do a second round, go over all the questions, and of course give more thought to the hardest questions. Alright, let's talk about words. First, I want to talk about two words that cause a lot of confusion: participate and attend. In Scrum we have 5 Scrum events: Sprint Planning, the Sprint Daily Scrum, Sprint Review, and Sprint Retrospective. And you should understand the purpose of these events very well and the rules that go with them. Let's take Daily Scrum for example. What's the purpose of Daily Scrum? Simply said, it's about synchronization of the development team. And also they plan the work for the next 24 hours. It's a key inspect and adapt meeting. Now, as the Scrum Guide says, the Daily Scrum is a 15-minute time box event for the development team. Also, the Daily Scrum is an internal meeting for the development team. If others are present, the Scrum Master ensures that they do not disrupt the meeting. All good so far, and now I have a question for you. The product owner participates in Daily Scrum. True or false? What do you think? The correct answer is false, because to participate means to be there and talk. But let me ask you this. The product owner can attend Daily Scrum. True or false? The correct answer here is true, because in this context, to attend means to be there and just listen. You do not talk, you do not interrupt the meeting. Now, let me change the questions. The development team participates in Daily Scrum. True or false? The correct answer here is true, because this is an internal meeting for them. The developers participate, they talk. But let me give you a tricky one. Only the development team attends Daily Scrum. True or false? The correct answer here is false, because others can attend, for example, the Scrum Master or the product owner, but only the development team participates in Daily Scrum. That's another question. True or false? Here, the correct answer is true. All clear so far? Good. Let's make it a bit more interesting by adding modal verbs. But first, what is a modal verb? According to the Oxford Dictionary, it's a verb such as can, may, or will that is used with other verb, not a modal, to express possibility, permission, intention, etc. For example, can I ask you a question, please? I'm asking for your permission. Now, let's go back to Scrum. The Scrum Master can attend daily Scrum, true or false? And I know this one is easy for you, of course. The Scrum Master can do that. But what about the Scrum Master should attend daily Scrum, true or false? The correct answer here is false. The Scrum Master ensures that the development team has the meeting, but he or she does not have to be there. So, should attend is not correct. Should participate is not correct. Must attend is not correct. But if we say the Scrum Master can or could attend daily Scrum, yes, he or she can or could do that. It is not necessary, but they could do it. Now, I believe you understand how important it is to pay attention to the words in the questions. Just change can with should, and then the correct answers change as well. We are not done yet. I want to point your attention to a few more things. The word required is also a strong word. The Scrum Master is required to attend daily Scrum. True or false? The correct answer here is false. No need for that. The development team may ask the Scrum Master to facilitate the meeting. That's fine. But the Scrum Master is not required to attend by default. Next, you will see many questions with the word not in them. And we should be really careful with these. Which of the following are not pillars in Scrum? You read that question, you're in a hurry. One might think, okay, one second. Scrum pillars, I know these: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Let's choose them. And at this point, we picked the wrong answers. Only because the word not is there. Never underestimate that. It changes the whole question to the opposite. Which of the following are not Scrum values? Openness, focus, adaptation, inspection, respect. You know the 5 Scrum values. You must choose everything that is not a value in Scrum. In this example, the 2 pillars. They might be mixed to confuse you, of course, but you know better. Let's quickly recap. To participate means to be there and talk. To attend means just to be there and listen. You do not talk, you do not interrupt. Be careful with the modal verbs can, should, could, must, and of course the negative forms cannot, should not, must not, and so on. Pay attention to the words required and not. Now, if you are preparing for the Professional Scrum Master Level 1 exam, or you just want to master the Scrum Framework, be sure to check out my online course called Scrum Master Certification Training and PSM1 Sample Exams. There, you will find 3.5 hours of video content plus 160 high-quality sample exam questions. Basically, these are 2 sample exams that simulate the real one. You will have 60 minutes for each and an 85% passing score. It's an amazing learning tool as well. Go to the first link in the description to learn more. If you have found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, helping you master the Scrum Framework. My name is Vladimir Raykov. Thank you for watching, stay purposeful, and I will see you in the next one.